Oh, ooh, hello. Wow. What a day. I went to watch Legal Eagle based on your recommendation, and he misstated the law in the first video I watched on the assassination. Look at what he said about felony murder, and then look at the law.
Hey, Legal Eagles.
I seriously doubt he would get something like felony murder incorrect, but what do you... This?
Yeah, it's illegal to try to kill a candidate for president. Good night, everyone. Okay, all right. But what happened to Donald Trump and the people at his rally was disturbing and wrong. I think I speak for the vast majority of Americans in expressing that they are glad he was not assassinated. And to the people who died and were injured, they have my deepest condolences. Such acts are the antithesis of our democratic system. And I'm sorry that Donald Trump was shot with a gun. Really seems like we should be able to put some common sense regulations on those kinds of weapons. And hey, I'm just gonna say something really controversial. Whether it's a candidate for president or a school full of children, people should not shoot them with guns. Now, at this juncture, the FBI has still not pinned down the motive for why Thomas Crooks tried to assassinate Trump at his Pennsylvania rally last Saturday afternoon, killing one person and injuring 3 more, including Trump. But this act of violence raises a host of legal questions. What crimes would he have been charged with if he lived? Could his parents face liability? Could there be liability for the security failures? And is there liability for the heated rhetoric leading up to the assassination attempt? But here are the facts as we know them at the time of the liability for the security failures. And is there...
What crimes would he have been charged with? I mean, if he was trespassing on private property, what do you have, like criminal trespass? You've got murder. Wait. It would be murder 1, even for the guy that got shot in the background, right? Because if you're intentionally trying to murder one person, but then you miss and you murder the person behind them, doesn't the mens rea carry over to the second? So I think you would have murder 1, and then you'd have attempt murder on Trump, and then maybe like trespass, maybe possession or use of a deadly weapon. I don't know how much you'd like stack those on. Maybe, I don't know. Could his parents face criminal liability? I want to say no, because this guy wasn't a minor, so I don't know how you would ever get them there, unless they like were part of a conspiracy with him to, like they drove him there knowing that he was going to kill them or something, or shoot at somebody. Could there be liability for security failures? Not criminal liability, unless they were criminally negligent, right?
Their liability for the heated rhetoric leading up to the assassination attempt. But here are the facts as we know them at the time of this filming. 20-year-old Republican Thomas Matthew
Congratulate Jader on his new job at CrowdStrike. He made his first deploy today. Good job, Jader. We're proud of you.
Crooks climbed up onto a rooftop 150 yards from the stage where Donald Trump was holding a campaign rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. He fired an AR-style .556 caliber semi-automatic rifle towards the stage, killing 50-year-old fireman Corey Comparatore, wounding 2 others and striking Trump in the right ear.
Why are you late today? I did a podcast earlier with Tom Bilyeu from Impact Theory. That went okay. Why did you not want Ryan McBeth to look into the bot accounts orbiting you? It's just not... I don't think it's healthy to... I'm done. I've dwelled on the weird shit way too much. I have like a... I now can firmly say that I believe in a conspiracy. I do. I don't know if it's good or bad, or we'll look more into the future into it or not. I'm not sure. But I think Elon Musk is compromised. That's my guess. That's what I think. Publish your notes. There you go. Can you lay it out? It's going to be a jacking off like conservatives do, like a just ask questions. There's just like, there are so many weird things for the Elon Musk stuff. Like if we were listing them, so we have foreign billionaire purchases one of the largest social media platforms in the country. He borrows money from multiple large interested parties to purchase said company. Part of the purchasing, or wait, no, it would be, was it equity? Part of the loan agreement? Part of the loan agreement. I didn't know this. Apparently, part of the loan agreement requires Elon to turn over user information if the person invested or loaned over $250 million to Elon for the acquisition. One of the investors was Qatar. It's a little weird, but okay. I would argue Elon is now involved in multiple industries. Hold on. Elon is now the primary player, or an incredibly important player, across multiple industries in the United States, almost all of them implicating massive national security concerns. So we have X, one of the largest social media platforms. We have SpaceX, rockets. We have Tesla, largest market cap and EV car manufacturer in the United States. And you have Starlink, which has already been accused of political interference in Ukraine over the war. I don't know anything about OpenAI and Neuralink. I don't know. Are those big things, comparatively speaking? Founder of OpenAI and Neuralink. I don't know how big these are compared to like I don't know how big OpenAI is compared to other AI things in the field. He no longer has OpenAI. Oh, ChatGPT is OpenAI. Oh. Wait, does he even have any stake in OpenAI anymore? Destiny, big if true, SpaceX has contracts for launching classified payloads to space. Oh, yeah, fuck. I don't know, which article did I read this from? Is it in the wiki? I don't know if it's in the wiki. Elon Musk, Twitter, 250 million, hand over client information. What am I looking for? Fuck, I'm not gonna be able to find this. Damn, what's everybody getting muted for? Oh. Fuck. Somebody find this for me. Or am I making this up? I thought that I'd read that if Elon Musk, if you helped him secure at least $250 million in debt, you could that he would give you some type of information from users on Twitter as part of that deal. Just came to say I'm no longer a fan of Destiny after what he said about Trump. Bye. Hey, you don't have to say anything and leave. You can just leave, buddy. Got him. Oh, fuck, is it this? Let me make sure this is confirmed or not. I didn't just read this headline. It's not true. Musk allows investors to access confidential Twitter data and acquisition deal reports. Several large... Is this a Russian news site? Should we not trust this? Or we'll read this and tell me if this is posted anywhere more reputable. Several large foreign Twitter investors have received access to confidential information about the social network, possibly including its users' personal data and financial statistics as part of Elon Musk's deal on Twitter acquisition, reported Sputnik. According to the Washington Post on Wednesday, citing sources, the priority was given to the Binance, Saudi Arabian, and Qatari funds, which had invested at least $250 million or higher in the social platform. Okay, so WAPO reported this. It's from the Washington Post, but the article is paywalled. Just archive it or whatever, no? Just as a thought experiment, is there any single thing that could happen that would make you vote for Trump? Yeah, if he were to come out and say that he's been controlled by like a puppet master the whole time and he's killed the puppet master, I guess. I don't know. As part of the deal, anyone who invested $250 million or more gets special access to confidential company information, but giving that privilege to foreign investors is raising flags with Biden and U.S. officials. Of particular interest is whether that includes access to personal data about Twitter's users, since several of the entities are entwined with governments that have a history of cracking down on dissidents on Twitter and other online platforms. So is this like confirmed? Did this actually go through, or do we? I guess we'll never know, right? Because it's all private now. I don't know if they've got to like publish any, if they have to publish any tax stuff or anything relating to this. But yeah, okay, anyway, I didn't make that up. There's that. There's also the fact that, Cake, is there any Steelman argument for Twitter charging as much as they do for APIs? Do you think they're making more money than they did before on it, or do you think they just completely like axed the service essentially? Do you think this ever gets solved, that Elon will just get away with this? I think there is a solution, and I have a suggestion, but it'll never happen in the US. Elon making APIs more unaffordable or less affordable hampers people's abilities to investigate botting activity. X seems to be the most botted. Is this true? I've read a lot about that. We read that tool that was used apparently exclusively, or at once it was like exclusively used on X or Twitter. I don't know if they... I don't know. I'm just in the middle of a sentence. Okay. X seems to be... Oh, yeah, that one tool you... what was it called? Like, it wasn't meritocracy, but it sounded like that. Oh, Meliorate or something? We'll just say X has a massive botting platform. Elon absolutely bots his Twitter account. I don't think Elon reads all the stupid fucking shit that he's tweeting shit about all day. I think he just has. I think he's got like it's not even AI. It's just like a script. I think that he's running to pick like whatever the sensational. I bet that what happens is I bet on the back end there are ways to categorize tweets through like entertainment, politics, whatever. And I bet that when things get hot in certain categories, like every like variable number of minutes, like 5 to 30 minutes on his account, he'll pick one and then it'll pick like a word that's like a synonym for like nice, interesting, intriguing, and then he just like tweets it. There's no shot that he's actually like reading all of these and all that bullshit. No shot that would be so risky. Why would it be risky? Wait, what is this? Compliance Firehose API. What the fuck is this? Okay. Firehose API is just a stream of all tweets in real time. Gotcha. This is, okay, here's just all like the weird things. These are just weird things, okay? So Elon Musk, okay, buys X. That's already kind of weird, right? I don't know. Is this the first time like a major social media company has been like acquired singularly by an investor? I know it is and then made private. So that's weird, but okay. He buys X. He borrows money from a lot of parties to secure the loan for this. One of those parties is Qatar. Part of the agreement for the loan is that he has agreed to turn over information. We don't actually know if it's user information or not, but he's agreed to turn over some type of like platform information to people that invested enough money in the platform. Elon is a primary player or a major player across multiple industries in the United States. Almost all of these are implicating massive national security concerns. Obviously, X is a huge social media platform. SpaceX is rockets and satellites and shit. Tesla is, you know, the largest market cap car manufacturer in the U.S., largest maker of EVs. Starlink obviously has been implicated with like Russia-Ukraine shit and like terms of it getting turned off and whatnot. He was the founder of OpenAI and Neuralink. I don't know how big or anything these are. It's harder to, I've heard this said, I'm just putting this here. I don't know how like the benefits or pros that like making the APIs all less affordable has made it really hard to do like bot investigation or research. I don't know how true that is or not, but we'll just throw it in here because fuck it. It's a conspiracy anyway. X has a massive botting platform, 100%, or has a massive botting problem. It is pretty wild. Elon absolutely bots his Twitter account and signal boosts almost exclusively right-wing / Russian disinformation. We'll say maybe he doesn't bot it, but he absolutely signal boosts almost exclusively right-wing and Russian disinformation. Constantly, Elon does this. Also, one of Elon's first missions when he came onto X was to publish the Twitter files. And the Twitter files, remember, attacked kind of social media, but not really. The Twitter files, I used to say that like it's kind of crazy that it came into like kind of shit on like the prior administration and everything. It wasn't really. The Twitter files wasn't really attacking Twitter. The Twitter files was attacking the FBI, and the Twitter files was attacking the government's role in collaborating with social media platforms. I think it's all kind of weird. There you go. This will be my, if anybody asks me if I believe in a conspiracy now, and also I think this conspiracy is more convincing than every fucking retarded conservative conspiracy combined, okay? Boom. What's your main claim? Elon is compromised. Absolutely compromised. And if you want to go even one step deeper, I don't know the answer to this, so it could go either way, either be confirming or disconfirming. I asked the question yesterday, and I asked, why isn't Donald Trump back on Twitter? Who can guess this? Who can guess what popped up in my mind? I could be so good at conspiracy theories. Oh my God. I think, ready? This is the most conspiratorial part of the claim. Ready? Are you ready? Russian disinformation works by sowing dissent and expanding divisive political issues to increase chaos and unhappiness among a group of people. Trump is exclusively posting on Truth Social because he made an agreement with the Kremlin not to bot that platform, which means that Trump users on Truth Social will be happier, more well-adjusted people because they're not exposed to the significant psychological warfare being conducted on us by the botnets on Twitter. It fits perfectly. My God. Absolute keynote. Absolute keynote. Is Truth Social really not botted? I have no fucking idea. I totally just made that claim up out of thin air. What is the solution that you said will never happen? I think that if you do media in the United States, if any congressman wants to sponsor this legislation in the House or the Senate, I will canvass for your campaign. Okay, this will be my Louis Rossmann right to repair issue. I think that if you do any type of media work in the United States and you have a subscriber base of over, or a listener base of over 1,000 or 5,000 listeners, I think that you should be required by law to publicly disclose, if not the income amount, then your income sources, or at the very least privately disclose all of it to some government body. I think that should be absolutely required, 100%. I want to know, when I see all these fucking Russian shills out here in my country, I want to know who's paying them. I want to know that information. And this is our media apparatus, okay? These are the people that are informing the public of things they should know. We should get to know where their information comes from and who pays them. I think that's important. I think that is an inarguable policy. And I think that if somebody were to fight against that, I think they're compromised 100%. Okay, that's now connected to Twitch since they're unbanning Trump. Oh, my conspiracy theory for Twitch is, I actually have a slightly higher conviction on this. It's not like 100% causal, but you know that Clancy and Hassan are kind of like friendly with each other. They probably talk a fairish amount, my guess. My guess is Hassan probably applies a ton of pressure on Twitch and Twitch people to keep me banned because it gives him exclusive reign over the Twitch audience, right? Like, imagine you're Hassan, you get to cover the presidential election or something. You have an entire platform, Twitch, and you have a monopoly on the platform. You have no challengers, right? Everybody else that's on the platform is either within your political circle, right? They have to fall in line, and he doesn't like give them any clout, so they can't compete with you. Denims and Central Committee and Casey Tron aren't going to be streaming against Hassan for the presidential elections. There's no other political opinions on the platform because it's relentlessly like witch hunted and destroyed any like non-progressive or non-tanky view. And then I think either me or Vosh is too much of a coward. So I would be like the only one to challenge like the hegemonic takeover that Hassan has of the Twitch platform. So I think keeping me banned is super integral to maintaining his exclusive monopolization of the viewer base. I also think that like, I would say that like absent Hassan, I still think there's kind of like 85% I'd still be banned though, because I'm sure there's probably just trust and safety fucking hates me. But I bet Hassan applies pressure. Why would Elon push X to be so right-wing, biased if he wants it botted, but Trump doesn't want truth botted? Because I'm sorry, I don't say this enough. I'm sorry. Bots don't just amplify right-wing information. I say that a lot because like I'm left-wing, so I see the bad right-wing information that's amplified. But bots don't just amplify right-wing information. They amplify everything that causes divisiveness. So it'll also be like BLM or maybe climate change or stuff about AOC or whatever. Like the goal in amplifying stuff is to just cause chaos and division and to sow like mistrust, especially in agencies and stuff like that. It doesn't have to just be right-wing stuff. It can be left-wing stuff as well. I think you're very eager to lean into the weirdness of this. I disagree. It's weird for him to buy Twitter. He wants to impact the world in different ways, but he paid too much for it. I mean, like, that's possible, but then I would have to reconcile. Can Elon truly be that successful across that many different business styles and that fucking stupid? Because Elon's political views are about the equivalent of like a 60-year-old, stay-at-home Fox News viewer or Facebook like watcher, right? Like he's an incredibly stupid person outside of his very, very, very narrow subset of things, if his political opinions are to be believed. He could actually be that fucking retarded, though. I would say that, like, of all of this pointing to, like, some actual conspiracy, like an actual coordinated plot in the background, I would say that I would give this I'd say a 2.5% chance. That's where I'm at on this. What is? Why? One thing we're also going to do, and it's going to be boring, and I don't give a fuck, it will be, because you know what? I got nothing going on before the election. I have nothing going on. You know what? I skimmed it. And you know what? Fuck me. Fuck me in the ass. And also, fuck Pisco. Fuck Pisco in the ass. And fuck everybody. Fuck all of you in the ass, okay? You know what? I can't trust anything. I shouldn't talk about anything unless I've read all of it. Because I can't trust anybody to summarize it. You know what we're going to read on stream? We are going to read Volume 1 and Volume 2 of the Mueller report. Because I think I was skimming shit because two different people actually emailed me like, bro, why the fuck have you not read this? I'm like, I don't know what. And there is it is dense. A lot of it is redacted. Some of it is redacted. There's a lot of good information in there. I feel like I should have read the entire thing. Like I should read the entire thing. Yeah. Yeah. Why doesn't the government do something about Elon if it's so sus? The thing is I don't know if he's even like breaking any laws. Like, I don't know what you would actually go after him for. Like, let's assume that there isn't like a direct payment from Russia to him. Also, I don't even know if you could pay off Elon. One of the biggest arguments against this conspiracy theory is Elon would be very expensive to pay off, right? How do you have a man who's worth at one point over $100 billion? What the fuck are you possibly paying him? Unless he has an ideologically motivated interest to want to see the United States fall. But I don't know what his early life and education is like. I don't think that's the case. I've never heard that before. So I don't even know if there's like a crime. Secondly, I don't even know what is happening right now inside U.S. agencies in terms of like the insane division, right? Because you've already had Trump run through and literally undermine everything. So I don't know like how mindfucked they feel about investigating anything. There's at this point, I'm now that I've gone on the anti-charitability arc, there is just too much. I don't understand how you get these people, especially watching that Tim Pool video yesterday. These people are just liars. They just lie, and all of their lies, every single lie, these centrist hack fucks, the Procebics or whatever the fuck that one guy, we'll watch this Ryan McBeth video, the Tim Pool dipshits, the quarterings, every single lie, every single one always cuts in Russia's favor. Every single one always cuts in Russia's favor. How? Why? And also, and I've asked this question rhetorically, now I'm asking it more forcefully rhetorically. Conservatives should be primed to be interested in the Russian like misinformation, disinformation stuff. They love conspiratorial shit like this. Why are they silent? Every conservative is silent on Russia shit. You theoretically can explain all of it through just like people being dumb and everything else or whatever, but yeah, I don't know, man. You ever spend on Truth Social to see the difference in botted content? No, I've never even logged into that site before. No.
Seriously, if you...
Oh, and then was I streaming yesterday? I think I was, when I was like, wait a second. Some of Donald Trump's stuff is more intentional. I finished this section yesterday on stream. So Donald Trump has always been making these statements about, oh, the election is rigged, the election is rigged, the election. He said this all the time. He said it about every election. Even the one he won, he said it was going to be rigged. Even the caucus that he won, he said rigged, right? He says this all the time. Regardless of whether he's found any data or information to support it. They put together that voter fraud commission that found nothing and tried to make insane requests and was also incredibly shady and then was disbanded in like a year and found nothing. This is like...
And what Trump's going to do...
This is really weird. This is Bannon, who was whispering in Trump's ear for a while.
And what Trump's going to do is just declare victory, right? He's going to declare victory. But that doesn't mean he's the winner. He's just going to say he's the winner. The Democrats, more of our people vote early that count. Theirs voted mail. And so they're going to have a natural disadvantage, and Trump's going to take advantage of it. That's our strategy. He's going to declare himself a winner. So when you wake up Wednesday morning, it's going to be a firestorm. You're going to have Antifa crazy, the media crazy, the courts are crazy, and Trump's going to be sitting there mocking, tweeting shit out, you lose. I'm the winner. I'm the king. And he'll be all over. He'll be going, where's Hunter? Is Hunter on a crack pipe? I mean, no, he'll be, because then it doesn't matter. Remember, here's the thing. After that, Trump never has to go to a voter again. He's going to fire Ray, the FBI director, and fire the He's going to say, fuck you. How about that? Because he's never going to, he's done his last election. Oh, he's going to be off the chain. He's going to be crazy. Also, if Trump is losing by 10 or 11 o'clock at night, it's going to be even crazier. No, because he's going to sit right there and say they stole it.
Agree.
I'm directing the Attorney General to shut down all ballot places in all 50 states.
Stop the count.
It's going to be no. He's not going out easy. If Biden's winning, Trump is going to do some crazy shit.
But this is exactly what he tried to do. We're just gonna, we just call it the election night. We already know that and so like, and also you can see the, you can see like the whole plot is like from start to finish, right? Like we know there was foreknowledge. I have all this in my notes, right? There was foreknowledge that Democrats were going to use mail-in ballots more. It's not like Donald Trump ever suggested ways to make mail-in ballots more secure. He just said we have to get rid of them. We need to get rid of mail-in ballots. We have to get rid of all of them. No more mail-in ballots, right? They didn't try to make them better. They just wanted to get rid of them because they knew Democrats favored them. This is unhinged. I'm trying to educate conservative colleagues on the Trump coup attempt. They often mention rule changes in voting, especially in PA, and the surge in mail-in ballots. What's your take on this? When they say that, it's always done in bad faith. If you really want, you can walk them through every single court case one at a time. But as soon as you disprove one, they're just going to jump to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. And once you've gone through all 50, 60 plus court cases, then they're going to start bringing up the non-court case conspiracies. The one guy in the Alex Jones, it was when I was in Texas did it, where he's like, well, even though they lost their court cases, and even if they didn't have standing, and even though they said they did the recounts, actually, and then they'll have another conspiracy. The ballots were separated from the signatures, so you can't even do the proper verification, so they needed to do a full revote. It's like the vaccine conspiracies. There is always another conspiracy. There is no amount of verification, of validation, there's nothing. Because remember, when conservatives say we need to verify the election results, what they're really saying is what Donald Trump told Raffensperger. I need you to find me 15,000 votes or whatever. That's what they're really saying. I need you to find enough votes for me to win. They're not saying we need to make sure the election is secure. We need to make sure everything's done on the up and up. They're saying, I need you to find me enough votes to win. That's all that matters. Wait, it's never lupus. Link me that tweet. Really?
So high for so long. The temperature has been turned up so high for so long. His political opponents have defined him as literally Hitler. And when you keep saying...
Wow, Doc Belder, thanks for the $50. $50 more if you Google Operation Grizzly Step on CIS.gov. This is the precursor to hurricane and lowers the FBI threshold for predication and opening the investigation. Okay. I'll look at that later.
Your political opposition is literally Hitler, who is going to take America into a new dark age. When you say that over and over and over again, you are turning up the temperature. You're turning it up. It's how you get congressional baseball shootings. And it's how you get attempted assassination attempts on Justice Brett Kavanaugh. And it's how you get what happened yesterday. Final battle.
What do you think about Gretchen Whitmer as a replacement of Biden September? It has to be Kamala Harris. This is what they should do. Pure, unadulterated Kino. Biden says that he's going to step back and he's going to allow Kamala Harris to be president. Biden's going to say, it's her turn. I'm going to let Kamala Harris be president. Kamala Harris is going to come on stage at the DNC to accept the nomination. She's going to thank the crowd. She's going to commend Biden for his courageous leadership. And she's going to look at that Alan Lickerman guy and she's going to be like, I know the keys. We're losing the keys. And that's all that matters, apparently, because everybody's fucking talking about the keys. And she's going to say, but you know what? We thought of a way to keep the keys. And Alan's going to be like, you can't have an incumbent advantage if you're not the incumbent. And she said, no, Biden is. And then Biden comes out on stage as her VP pick. Absolute pure Kino. And he's back. He's back, baby. But now he's the vice president, so he can flub and fuck up his speeches. And, it's Biden. He's just doing VP things, Who the fuck cares now? Boom. Absolutely unstoppable. Is he allowed to be VP again? I don't think you are not allowed to. There's not like a limit on being VP, right?
With you at my side, we will demolish the deep state.
Wait, are there term limits on the vice president? Could you just have like the same vice president for like 40 years? I have no idea, actually.
We will expel the warmongers from our government. We will drive out the globalists. We will cast out the communists, Marxists, and fascists. We will throw off the sick political class.
Wait, hold on. Is this real or is this AI? Wait, was this the actual intro? No shot. I'm sorry. Hold on. We need to listen to this from the start again.
The temperature has been turned up so high for so long. His political opponents have defined him as literally Hitler. And when you keep saying your political opposition is literally Hitler, who is going to take America into a new dark age, when you say that over and over and over again, you are turning up the temperature. You're turning it up. It's how you get congressional baseball shootings. And it's how you get attempted assassination attempts on Justice Brett Kavanaugh. And it's how you get what happened yesterday.
Final battle. With you at my side, we will demolish the deep state. We will expel the warmongers from our government. We will drive out the globalists. We will cast out the communists, Marxists, and fascists. We will throw off the sick political class that hates our country. We will rout the fake news media, and we will liberate America from these villains once and for all.
The most irresponsible political rhetoric of my lifetime. Here was Joe Biden in 2022.
Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans represent an extremism that threatens the very foundations of our republic. History tells us that blind loyalty to a single leader and a willingness to engage in political violence is fatal to democracy. For a long time, we told ourselves that American democracy is guaranteed, but it's not. We have to defend it, protect it.
How?
From the very first day that we take back the White House from crooked Joe Biden, the worst president in the history of our country, I believe that we're going to have 4 of the greatest years in the history of our country. I will once and for all secure our elections. We're going to go to paper ballots. We're going to have same-day voting, voter ID. We're going to do it properly. We're going to have good, secure, beautiful elections. We never want what happened.
Like, the bar is so low. Like, Trump's cognitive level is so low functioning. We're gonna have safe, secure. We're gonna have beautiful elections. They're gonna be beautiful. What?
The greatest years in the history of our country. I will once and for all secure our elections. We're going to go to paper ballots. We're going to have same-day voting, voter ID. We're going to do it properly. We're going to have good, secure, beautiful elections. We never want what happened in 2020 to happen again. But until then, Republicans must win. And we must use every appropriate tool available to beat the Democrats. They are destroying our country.
Those folks meet and send an official certificate to the National Archives and to Congress. They look like these. And they basically say, okay, this is who gets our state's electoral college.
Okay, we got it. Oh my God, he's doing the Keno hand. He's about to hold it up. Who is Brandon Herrera? Oh wait, I saw this guy, right? He went on a big rant. Wait, hold on. One thing at a time.
You follow Destiny, now's the time to watch him because this is his downfall. This is the end of Destiny right here. And I told Mike this, and Mike was like, oh man, he's going to be on CNN tomorrow. I'm like, yeah, for what? For having the meltdown that he's having right now? You got to remember that Destiny, Jasmine Jafar, Farah, Pixie, Not So Erudite. Let's see.
We're like on the same. We're all in the same universe in his mind. Yeah, that's Destiny. Doesn't he do political commentary next to the OnlyFans girls that debate on like the Red Pill shows, and Pixie's like lumped in with these people too? Is it all just like? Are we just like one entity to him, or what? Can Trump pull a BS version of Putin's temporary stint as prime minister by becoming VP under Vance in 2028 and thus skirting term limits and maintain? I don't know how any of that works.
Philion, I can't remember the rest of these guys. These are people who were political operatives. Their influence was bought by a political action committee that goes by the name Progressive Victory. They are the ones who are out. In fact, I would not be surprised if this Matthew whatever Cook is Thomas Matthew Cook is not also part of Progressive Victory. I would not be surprised, or has made donations or has some sort of connection. That's why these guys are twisting in the wind right now, trying to figure out what their narrative is going to be. Because now you took a shot at a formerly standing president, and this is the result of that. This is the product of you guys and your rhetoric being bought and paid for by political action committees since 2022, since July of 2022. That's at least by my record. Sam Drismala, who is the administrator, the guy that maybe he's the owner or the creator of Progressive Victory, admittedly started.
Okay, true. We trained with the shooter the other day, actually.
Now, one of my favorite parts about this was the mainstream media's attempt to completely downplay what happened. This was a presidential assassination attempt that happened live on TV. This will go down in American history books, much like the Reagan failed assassination attempt. A former president and current candidate being shot. Big fucking deal. And we were met with headlines from...
And now he's going to read the headlines when it was a breaking news story and nobody knew what was going on, and he's going to read the headlines in the first minute. I wonder if he's going to publish Fox News' headline, because Fox News was just like the rest. President fell down, pulled off stage, or whatever. Fox News is the same breaking news headlines. Is that what he's about to do? Let's find out.
From, for example, Washington Post, Trump escorted away after loud noises in Pennsylvania rally. ABC News, Donald Trump escorted off stage by Secret Service during rally after loud noises ring out in crowd. Or my favorite, Secret Service rushes Trump off stage after he falls at rally.
6 minutes ago, by the way.
Secret Service rushes
6 minutes ago, by the way.
Trump off stage after he falls at rally. I know journalists aren't people, but Jesus, sometimes...
yeah, gun owners aren't people. Jesus Christ. This is why it's so fucking embarrassing to identify as a gun owner, and I'll never fucking do it. I never introduce myself as a Second Amendment guy or gun owner guy, because then you're in the company of these fucking retards who literally every single thing they see is through the lens of liberal bad. I mean, it's the same as every anti-woke dipshit online. God, it's so fucking retarded.
They surprise even me. Spike Cohen chimed in, if CNN had been around in 1963... JFK falls really, really hard at rally in Dallas.
You know what? Oh, fuck. Well, what can we find JFK headlines right after assassination attempt? Are there radio broadcasts or news broadcasts for right when it happened? It wouldn't be newspapers because those are printed with enough time to know what's going on. News wasn't 24/7 then. There was no radio. There was no... JFK assassination, initial radio broadcast.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special bulletin from ABC Radio.
I wonder how long this was from the actual shooting. Fuck.
Here is a special bulletin from...
Oh, this is the first national radio broadcast announcing the assassination.
Dallas, Texas. 3 shots were fired at President Kennedy's motorcade today in...
Oh, yeah, they already have the full report. Hold on. Jesus. Fuck me. I have to just not stream. Okay. 1 million of you retarded fucking asswipes keep typing in chat. He was obviously dead. His head exploded. He's obviously dead. His head exploded. If you're reporting news, you understand that it's not just a guy sees a thing and the stuff from his brain is transmitted instantaneously into everybody else's brain, right? Somebody has to witness a thing. There has to be a call made. People are writing shit down. There's 0% chance. There's 0% chance that somebody sees he thinks he sees a good shot. And he calls I need you to put something right now, right now. Put right now, put it right. And the guy gets the phone call and he's like, what'd you say? Oh, president assassinated? Yeah, we're gonna run right now. We're gonna run right now. He's dead. He's dead. His head exploded. Holy fuck, you guys are fucking retarded. If I was bored, where is RTBA? RTBA, I'll PayPal you $20 if you IP ban for 90 days every fucking retard in chat that just said head exploded. Okay? Give me your PayPal. I will do it. Go through the logs and find him. Every fucking retard that said his head exploded. Christ.
And now for the next 30 minutes, as the world turns.
For viewers of the CBS soap opera As the World Turns, first word came at about 1:40 p.m. Eastern Time. It happened too quickly for cameras to be in place.
And I gave it a great deal of thought, Grandpa.
Wait, what time was he assassinated? JFK assassination, Wikipedia. (12:30 p.m. CST). And what time was this? Did they say?
For viewers of the CBS soap opera As the World Turns, first word came at about 1:40 p.m. Eastern Time.
So this is 10 minutes after.
It happened too quickly for cameras to be in place.
And I gave it a great deal of thought, Grandpa.
Here is a bulletin from CBS News. In Dallas, Texas, 3 shots were fired at President Kennedy's motorcade in downtown Dallas. The first reports say that President Kennedy has been seriously wounded by this shooting.
Then
RTBA, $50. Please go through and ban them for 90 days. Ban everybody. Thank you. Thank you for letting me hear that. Thank you. Thank you.
Seriously wounded, but his head exploded.
it was back to the soap opera.
This is 10 minutes after, also, by the way.
But not for long. Soon after, Walter Cronkite was back, reporting from the CBS newsroom, complete with rotary telephones and wire machines.
This picture has just been transmitted by wire. It is a picture taken just a moment or two before the incident. If you can zoom in with that camera, we can get a closer look at this picture.
And almost exactly 1 hour after his initial bulletin, this now famous announcement.
From Dallas, Texas, the flash, apparently official, President Kennedy died at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, some 38 minutes ago.
Oh shit, that's a good one. They said 1:40, so an hour and 10 minutes later? No, they said, I believe they said 1:40 EST. This is reported here at 12:30 CST. 12:30 CST is 1:30 EST, and they reported this first report was 1:40. Initial reports 9/11.
Crashed? Jim, just a few moments ago, something believed to be a plane crashed into the South Tower of the World Trade Center.
Crashed? Believed to be a plane? What?
I just saw flames inside. You can see the smoke coming out of the tower. We have no idea what it was. It was a tremendous boom. Just a few
You didn't know what it was? It was a plane. Everybody saw it. What do you mean?
moments ago. You can hear around me emergency vehicles heading towards the scene. Now, this could have...
Destiny, you're triggered. I am triggered. I am triggered, actually, and you're permabanned, okay? I'll see you on the playground. I am triggered. I'm triggered because you guys are so fucking retarded that this is the standard of media consumption that you're at. In my country, you wouldn't be allowed to vote, okay? Quote me on that one, Piers, okay? You wouldn't qualify. You'd have a full-time caretaker. For somebody to try to prove media bias, okay, by looking at a breaking news article, all right, is beyond fucking stupid. Like, it shows on so many different levels your intelligence has failed. On so many different levels, your intelligence has failed, okay? In order to make this... One, you're just ignoring the fact that, oh, it's breaking news. Who the fuck knows that? Two, you don't actually know what happened initially. Like, there was blood on his ear. Some people say it was glass. Some people say it was bullets. People didn't know initially. Like, it's just such a stupid... And then you're using this to prove what? To prove media bias? That, like... let's just assume for one micro nanosecond, okay? What's the plan here? That they're all gonna lie and say that Trump didn't get shot, and then it comes out that he did get shot, and now they've... Quote, tweet, real Spike dude with a clip of it. Hold on. Can I copy paste this between? Fuck, I can't copy images. I can't tweet it out. I need a media guy that just like makes banger tweets for me. That's what I need. Like, I need like the video, and then I need this juxtaposed with like, I need a TikTok guy. Email August or me. I need a guy that makes banger fucking TikToks after every fucking stream, okay? People like this should be getting eviscerated. It's the weakest part of my media presence right now. I need people constantly making, okay, banger fucking TikTok, Twitter, whatever the fuck videos, all right? This is so stupid.
Around in 1963, JFK falls really, really hard at rally in Dallas. I mean, anybody who watched the video...
Like what? Like when you run to the bathroom too quickly and you even pulled your diaper all the way up? Like that kind of fall?
Immediately knew what happened. Just fucking crazy for them to throw up their hands almost like maliciously. Like, I don't know.
Maliciously, oh yeah.
Could have been anything. Especially with how serious of a fucking event this was. This one from the Babylon Bee. CNN. Clumsy Trump hits head on a...
Does anybody have the first... Hold on. Fox News rally shooting Trump. Fox News published the exact same headline, by the way. Well, not like exactly the same, but they published like accident or president falls or president taken off stage. Fuck, does anybody have an archive of it? I saw it. I saw this headline. I'm pretty sure I saw an even weaker headline initially. This is Trump rally halted by security incident. Although, I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at here. What is this browser from... What am I looking at? Sir, what do you... This isn't the same one that I saw before, but... How the media's wait for the facts and Trump shooting fed a backlash. Most journalists would rather be right than first with the news, but some readers raged at cautious early reporting published when the full dimensions of the tragedy were not yet clear. Wait, did they have pictures of all the... Why was they link this? Or maybe they just have quotes or whatever? Why not just wait an hour before publishing something? I genuinely appreciate good journalists on New York Times, FT, The Atlantic, etc., but I do wish they didn't engage in immediate coverage. What do you mean? Because people love immediate coverage. Everybody loves immediate coverage. Even you guys like immediate coverage. You guys get mad when I don't cover breaking news and shit. Everybody loves immediate coverage. Fuck, I don't even know that this guy's fucking... I think that was the headline I'd seen before. This. This. What is this? Oof. Oh my God. Oh no. Oof. Oof. If this was Biden, conservatives would be running this for 36 hours.
Bullet. It's satire, but it's I mean, it's fucking close. Trump then raises his fist in something we can only assume is an attempt to melee the sniper. Next up, why fluoride, fentanyl, and birth control, all found in our water supply, is actually a good thing. More at 6. Am I radicalizing people? No, it's Trump who's literally Hitler. Yeah, you know, if anybody's got blood on their hands besides the shooter, it's the mainstream media on this one. Now, of course, we're glad Trump wasn't seriously hurt. I mean, if that was the case, we'd obviously be having a much different conversation right now. But that being said, this isn't all laughs. I do want to make sure that we remember that one innocent bystander was killed and 2 more were pretty seriously injured. So yes, while this is obviously a meme review and we're going to be joking about a lot of stuff, I do want to keep that in mind. And I did, before we got too much further, wanted to point out that there is an official GoFundMe. It's for the victims and the victims' families. If you'd like to go ahead and check that out, I will leave the link down in the description. And I'm recording, it's already got over $2 million in donations, including huge $50,000 donations from Dana White, Kid Rock, and oddly enough, American Hartford Gold, a longtime sponsor of the channel. I wasn't expecting to see their name pop up, but it was a very classy move. They did not ask me to put that in the video or even mention it to me at all, but I like to give credit where credit's due. So now back to the memes and the traditional segue of the channel, Marty Robbins. Gunfighter ballads and Trump songs. Big Iron, because you just beat that one. Unwatched Roof. Soy Boy, 130 meters. They're hanging me tonight. Well, didn't really get a chance. The Sniper's Job. It's 0. Yeah, a lot of people went straight to the conspiracy route right off the bat, which
Which is what you just did, by the way, but okay. We see the social pressure / bullying in action by the little piss baby fucking conservatives. Hey, Asmongold, your top comments even agree that your take on Brandon's hat sucks. And he goes through and he screenshots the comments, trying to bully Asmongold into changing his opinion. Seriously? I know a lot of people think I'm wrong, but I really don't think so. The hat says make politicians afraid again. I think this can easily and reasonably be interpreted as an implication of violence. I like you and Brandon. I just think the hat is in poor taste. Roger Dodger, I respect your opinion. Just don't agree with it. Hope you've been good.